Before there was an Asbury Park, before there was a boardwalk, before there were hotels, music venues, and tourists, there were the Lenape. For thousands of years, the Lenape people lived along the rivers, forests, lakes, and coastline of what would become Monmouth County, New Jersey. They hunted these lands, they fished these waters, they raised families here, and they built communities centuries before the first European ship appeared on the horizon. Today, millions visit Asbury Park without realizing they are walking on land with a history far older than the city itself. This is the forgotten story of the Lenape people of the Jersey Shore. The world before Asbury Park. Long before streets and buildings covered this coastline, the region was wilderness. Dense forests stretched for miles. Rivers flowed freely to the Atlantic Ocean. Wildlife was abundant. The Lenape lived in harmony with the land, moving with the seasons, and using every resource nature provided. This was their world, and for thousands of years it flourished. Shark River. One of the most important waterways near modern Asbury Park was Shark River. Long before European settlers arrived, the Lenape traveled these waters by canoe. The river provided fish, transportation, and access to neighboring communities. To the Lenape, water was more than a resource. It was life itself. Life along the shore. During the warmer months, many Lenape families lived closer to the coast. They harvested shellfish, caught fish from the Atlantic, collected medicinal plants, and produced wampum from shells gathered along the shoreline. The beaches we know today were once thriving centers of Lenape life. The spiritual world. The Lenape believed everything possessed a spirit. The forests, the rivers, the animals, the sky, the land itself was alive. Many stories were passed from generation to generation, teaching respect for nature and the unseen forces that surrounded them. Their connection to the land was both physical and spiritual. The arrival of strangers. Everything began to change in the early 1600s. European explorers and settlers arrived along the New Jersey coast. At first, trade brought opportunity, but as settlements expanded, the Lenape found themselves losing access to more and more of their homeland. The balance that had existed for centuries began to disappear. The loss of the homeland. Throughout the 1600s and 1700s, colonial expansion accelerated. Villages disappeared. Land was sold, taken, or occupied. Entire communities were forced westward. The Lenape people did not vanish, but their world changed forever. The land remembers. Even after the Lenape were pushed from much of New Jersey, stories remained. Locals spoke of strange figures near rivers, mysterious sightings in wooded areas, unexplained sounds at night. Many believed the spirits of the land still lingered. Whether these stories are true remains unknown, but they continue to be told. The Kennedy Park legend. One of Asbury Park's most famous local legends tells of a ghostly Lenape chief seen walking among the trees near Kennedy Park. Witnesses describe a silent figure appearing in the distance before vanishing into the darkness. There is no historical evidence to confirm the story, yet generation after generation continues to share it. Shadows of Shark River. As darkness falls over Shark River, some claim strange things happen. Unexplained lights, strange reflections, the feeling of being watched. The river that once carried Lenape canoes now carries stories that refuse to disappear. The forgotten people. History books often focus on the people who built the towns, but rarely do they tell the story of those who were here first. The Lenape shaped this land long before Asbury Park existed. Their influence remains hidden in the rivers, forests, and place names that surround us. The boardwalk may define modern Asbury Park, but beneath the city lies a much older story, a story of survival, a story of loss, a story of a people whose connection to this land stretches back thousands of years. The Lenape may no longer control these shores, but their story remains, waiting to be remembered.